Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to episode 5 of the raid series. As you can see, the stash is not looking too healthy. We do have a couple of items we need for tasks later on, and a couple of items we might be able to sell on the flea market, but the problem is we have not unlocked the flea market. We don't have any body armor to use here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this scav on factory real quick, because we have the opportunity of grabbing an AK with a sight on it, which is huge at this point. Because for us to get a sighted weapon is actually very good, and the ADAR we have is okay, but I feel like that M855 ammo it doesn't really penetrate anything, and we're at the point where everyone is already rocking like Gen 4 assaults and whatever, just a little over a week into the wipe, so I'm going to try and get this loadout out. The beauty of this is that we do not have to worry for a second about having to stay in this raid any longer than we have to, because it doesn't matter if this stuff actually counts as found in raid, because of the fact that we're going to be using it ourselves anyway, so we're not going to try and sell this. We're probably going to have a couple of mags with PS ammo in it, which is not the best ammo, but at least it's something. And we are sitting at 80k rubles. Beggars can't be choosers, and I am actually very dumb as well, because I didn't collect the insurance we got back, so that is just all gone. Which is hilarious. I always do that with the raid series. If you've watched the previous raid series, you know that I forget to collect the insurance during the week, because I record these episodes on the weekend. Okay. So, now we have a problem.
Ночью попадос вам.
So we have that labs card, which I would want to sell on the flea market. Let's just loot up real quick. And there we go. That should do it. That should be more than the XP we need. And there you go. This is why you run your scandal factory. Sorry I didn't speak there. I really had to get all that stuff out there. So, whew, look at that. That is huge. We've got the fuel. We've got the labs key card. As soon as we hit level 10, that's like 150k we got right there. Other than that, loads of mags. Another Salua kit. 2 scoped AKs. Like, I think we can all agree that that run is pretty bloody huge. Loads of stuff we can vendor too. This will all just be sold off. I'm saving most of these dog tags just because of the fact that it does help. We have this Karasa now to use on our PMC. Let's see about which kind of ammo we have in here. It's all US. US is not too bad. Okay, this is BP. I'll save the US because it's not a terrible ammunition. It's not great either, but so the Tritons we always save, as you guys know, and we just put in items we can keep, items we want to keep, just to have a little bit more space in the stash. Just like that. Gives us a little bit more room to breathe in the stash. So 2 AKs we can use, body armor, helmet, headphones. That is huge. And the raids, I always, for some reason I've started calling them raids keycards, but it's labs keycards, everyone knows that. So these, I don't know how much they vendor for, 75k, so that's not something I'm going to do. Let's repair this. At least we have a level 3 body armor then, and the rest is all fine and dandy. I don't really want to use this ADAR, but I'm probably going to anyway, just because of the fact that we have it, and so why not? So the scav vest and the glasses we're just going to sell, and then the rest is just some of this trash we can sell to mechanic. We had some mags left from another raid. What we did get done is shortage as well, because we got the item from our what do you call it? Hideout. Let's see. So we have a Mosin Scav next, but we are going to run customs with our PMC next. So it's raining and it's late. We chose a late raid. Why? Because most people that are going into a late raid normally are just looking to get their tasks done, and until like 10 PM it should be light enough for you guys to see it in the video anyway. As you can see, it's not dark at all. So what we are going to do is take it as slow as we possibly can. There is a spawn over there. I should have grabbed a low profile gas block, put that on this weapon, but I did not make this. I found it, but this is a little bit tricky. Not going to worry about it though. Let's make our way over. Now I still need the MP133, so if I can find a scav that is carrying that weapon, that would be sweet. But other than that, just killing scavs in general will be good, because we need some XP. We really do have to get our PMC to level 10, just to unlock more tasks and unlock the flea market. So a good tip someone gave is that every single item you loot in Tarkov gives you XP. So even if you don't want to keep the item and you find it in one of these stashes, then just grab them anyway and chug them out. Like that HB, I'm not going to take that, but you might as well pick it up and then drop it later on. It's like PSV. I don't even know what ammo that is. I've never seen it before. I saw him in a flash. From like the corner of my eye, I saw that guy. As you can see, we have people with insane gear already. I think that's an MP. Pretty sure it was shooting an MP7A2. Now we're just going to let him pass because apparently he was in a hurry. He was really keen on just sprinting. Okay. Fuck. So now if we die, I'm going to be pissed. At this point, I just want to get out of this raid. Because of the gas analyzer. Okay, so I'm going to do something that I normally maybe wouldn't. There's too much gunfire with fucking AKs that sound like they don't have too much recoil. What? Okay. Okay. Jesus. Did he hear me running? Or was he just insane? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. See, when you get nervous in Tarkov, you just... I shouldn't have done that. I should have just gone forward then. But, okay. Wow. He really got us, didn't he? That sucks, because we needed that gas analyzer found in raid. Same with the fuel conditioner. So now that doesn't... Does it actually count? Do we not have to find this in raid? Oh, well, fair enough. Hey, great success then. So now we just have to get to level 6 to unlock some other tasks. That's not too bad. We'll get a couple of medkits. I'll grab some of the painkillers. And some splints I need now, because I think I just lost my only splint. This fuel conditioner is useless to us now, except for the fact that we can sell it for 91k, so that's not even too bad. This morphine has no use, so we can sell that. Slewer kit, not an item I normally take with me on a raid, but might as well just sell a little bit of this. And now we are back at the same thing, so we don't have much armor to use. So I guess it's time to just do a pistol run. So I decided to go for a pistol run on interchange. As you guys know, I do not have a good track record with interchange. Most of the time I disconnect at the start of the raid. So there's a good chance that's going to happen now too. We did get a pretty nice spawn for what we want to do. It is quite late, it's 9 PM. But in interchange inside it doesn't really matter anyway, because it's always dark as fuck. And so I feel like that is not a problem at all. We just want to get in as fast as we can. Looks like we are not disconnecting. That's a way I like to check. If I am disconnecting, it's just changing the position of an item in my inventory. If it keeps bleeping, blinking, then that's normally not a good sign. So the reason we want to go to interchange now is because I want to run Ollie. Mostly just because of the fact that I want to be ready when we hit level 10 to instantly just start pushing better gear, better weapons, better armor. And Ollie is a gold mine. And there's also scavs here, and what we really need is that MP133 shotgun. And we should be one of the first ones here. I'm instantly just going to drop into the back of the store. Just checking these shelves. keep in mind this store gets pretty dark. I don't want to worry about all the shooting around me. I just want to stay to the back of the store. Probably have MCOM. Okay. Apparently, this is what this episode is going to be like. Okay, that wasted a lot of money, because we did bring a pack of armor, commando vest, a backpack, and whatever. We hit him twice. I must have shot him in the arms then. It is what it is. So we're scav running customs, mostly because it doesn't matter if we PMC or scav now, and we don't have that much gear, let's be honest here. The first couple of raids we did this raid series went pretty well, I have to say. And then afterwards, it's just a little bit of a fuckfest. But as you can see, 36 minutes left out of 40, so this is a very fresh raid. I'm going to try something ridiculous. I'm going to try to get into the 3-story dorms and see if there's any good keys we can loot. I'm very much aware that I'm probably just going to die very quickly, and I'm actually okay with that. High risk, high reward kind of thing. So there's loads of jackets you can loot here, and so it's not a bad idea to just come here, check these. There's also quite a few cigarettes you can find in these jackets, and we also need those for the task. We have some gunfire in the 2-story dorms. Haven't heard anything in here though. Okay, that is huge. These are worth 110k right now. Okay, looks like we are about to disconnect. The servers are always fried on a Sunday. I don't know why this is. Maybe we get lucky and we don't actually disconnect, so I'm just going to try and make my way over to the extraction. Nah, it actually looks like we are just fucked. This has been happening this wipe. Probably 2 or 3 out of 10 raids I've been doing. Let me know in the comments down below if this happens to you guys as well. So now I literally just have to end the entire game and try and load back in. Which is... it's frustrating enough if you keep dying, and then if that happens as well... you know, especially when you're rocking a weapon that rocking an infantry in a raid with, like, what was that? Already 160, 170k rubles we had on us and stuff. So it's kind of difficult to keep your calm then and move on. And one thing I can tell you, if you get frustrated in Tarkov, you might as well just quit playing, because your playing's going to be worse and worse and worse. And you're just going to lose more stuff. And so the problem is with a scav, I'm pretty sure you can't load back in. So that is our stuff gone. Or maybe not. Maybe we can actually load back in. Maybe I've just always been killed on a scav run when I'm disconnecting. Okay. The guy that's in there is really going for it, isn't he? No, I don't think we have a chance against someone like that. With this Mosin. So we might as well try and make a way out of here. The raid has been going on for about 5 minutes. We need to have it above 10 minutes to not be a run through. I'm not going to try and fight that guy with the grenades. It might even be Rashala with that many grenades being thrown, but that is not a fight we're actually going to win anyway. With just a Mosin. Checking for the flash drives. So we are getting close to our extraction, which is just over the hill to the left here. But we might be able to snag some items from the stash over to the left here. We did get him. Something. Did shoot us in the legs. Hopefully this is not a fresh spawned scav, but it's actually one that has been grabbing some stuff, and it looks like he has. But the servers haven't recovered yet. But there is a MP133 we need, so... Take a look in the stash. Would be good if we just... Oh, look at that. What can we drop? There we go. And so now, I'm thinking of actually waiting for 2 more minutes, because I don't know if that kill has given me enough experience to not have a run through. Right, this should do it. Should be in here longer than 10 minutes now. That means whatever happens, it shouldn't be a run through. I mean, if the game is going to let us out. Okay. Okay, that just happened. So, apparently we're not allowed to get out there, which is strange. Just means Tarkov. Oh, there we go. Server connection lost. Great. Okay, again. Fucking again. If I'm dead, I'm actually going to be a little bit frustrated now. Because that's the second time in one raid. That is, yeah. I don't know what to say about that one. Okay. This is going very well, as you guys can see, as you guys can tell. This is absolutely amazing. At least we're sitting there in the corner, we're not standing somewhere in the middle of a field. Just let me get out. Let me get my shit and get out. Okay. For some reason, the game keeps disconnecting me like this, and then we see clouds. I think it's a good idea to just try and restart the game in general. But this has been a lot of my experience in Tarkov. This wipe, which is actually pretty much a shame. So there doesn't seem to be a problem loading into the game. It's just that every time we get into that raid, it is being silly. Let's just hope we actually get to get our items out of the raid. So as soon as we move, the server connection gets lost. Server connection just gets lost over and over again. So I'm going to probably have to give up on all that stuff. That's it for me. I'm going to end this episode here as well. Maybe I'll get lucky and I do get into this raid and I can take 5 steps to that extraction and actually get out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, even though we got both destroyed by people and by the actual game itself, which seems to be a regular thing again now, like it was in January, February. Then we had a better experience for a couple months, and now we're back at it again. So if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. If you enjoy the content, please leave a like on the video if you didn't enjoy it at all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Eddie, out.